Congratulations, you made it to another Friday. Oh, I don't want to put it that way. Congratulations, another week in the can, and here we are, and I hope that this is going to be a good way to cap off the week. We're going to take stuff that I've been teaching over the course of the last 3 weeks and put it all together into a combo. So it's going to involve our extensions, our tuck turns, as well as things that we've learned about timing and direction, and of course playing around with our turns and everything to be able to put all of it together into flow. So come dive in with me. This is going to be fun. Drex here from DrexFactor.com, bringing the love of poi spinning and flow arts into your world, posting a tutorial every single weekday of the COVID-19 crisis. This is going to be another one of those weekenders where I take a bunch of pieces that we've been learning in the past few weeks and put them all together into a single combo so that you have an application for all the stuff that you've been learning. Before we dive in, I just want to give a quick shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Flow Toys, Pyroterra Light Toys, LMF Props, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can learn more about all these awesome companies and the work that they're doing to support flow artists like yourself by checking out the links that I've got down in the description of this video. So we are now halfway through the content that I have planned out for the lockdown. Hopefully we are also halfway through the lockdown. I don't think that's actually the case, but you know, we're gonna play it by ear when I get to the end of my outline here, and maybe we'll find out that we want to keep going with it, yeah? But in the meantime, I've been teaching you all so many bits and pieces over the course of these last 3 weeks. Goodness, this has been going on almost a month now, that I want to put together for you all. You know, being able to do the individual tricks is one thing, but finding the transitions between them is really key for being able to turn this into flow and becoming more comfortable with it, yeah? So this is starting to feel a little bit to me like I'm a band touring after like 20 years of doing a few greatest hits albums and everything, where like every concert is basically like, you know, it's not everything from the last album, it's everything over the span of a while. So there's stuff that goes back all 3 weeks doing this here. Specifically, it's really going to be helpful if you have all of your extensions from the timing and direction tutorial that I did last week under your belt. You also want to make sure that you've got pendulums, and specifically pendulums and split time opposites. It's also going to help to have the tuck turns from earlier in this week. It would also be really helpful to have the real turns from the very first poi lesson that I did a few weeks ago, although possibly not in the way that you're expecting. You're also going to want to have your windmills under your belt, and of course your stalls, yeah? So I will leave links to all of these videos down in the description so that you can make sure you're all caught up, but once you are, let's go ahead and dive in here. All right, so this combo is going to go ahead and start with our poi just spinning together in together same in an extension in front of us. This was the first timing and direction that we played around with our extensions, so hopefully this is going to feel pretty natural by now. Now, you may have noticed that just like we can easily turn this into a flower if we want to, we can also easily turn this into tuck turns if we want to. We can go from our extensions, and I want you to drop into the shoulder, then hip, shoulder, and then hip. There's going to be 2 reps of pretty much every trick in this, yeah? Now, the first tricky part comes after you finish up doing that second hip reel, which is as your poi are going out to the side, you want to imagine that you've just done either an extension or a pendulum there, and that's going to be your transition into doing split time opposite pendulums, yeah? So think that you're going shoulder, hips, and let them hang out and drop back into split time opposites, yeah? Something that's really going to help as you're doing this is after you come out of that hip reel on the bottom, you're really going to stretch your arms out to the left. That is what's going to kind of kill a lot of the momentum that's already on them, and really think that you're about to go into pendulums. That's what's going to make that transition easiest for you, yeah? So after we do that transition into our split time opposite pendulums, we're going to do 3 of these, and we are going to stop with our hands pointed straight out to the right, yeah? And this is going to become a point at which we're going to switch into what we would normally think of as being our together time same direction pendulums, yeah? So we went from our split time opposite to boom, dropping both poi together in together same, but it's not actually going to be that together same pendulum. It's going to be close. So this is just straight up something I haven't given you all just yet, but I'm hoping that you're going to be able to put together the pieces. And that is taking that together time same direction pendulum, you're going to turn it into a turn. So imagine that you're throwing it out to the left, turn your body, throw it out to the left, turn your body, throw it out to the left, turn your body, yeah? Take as many reps as you want to of this just to get used to it. It's going to feel like you're basically doing your together same reels, but it's always going to feel like you're going from forwards to reverse in a lot of respects, yeah? I tend to find that my feet switch up as my poi are just kind of hanging out to either side. So it's like poi arrive, I step, poi arrive, I step, poi arrive, so on and so forth, yeah? Cool, so you did that turn once, twice, and as the poi come down in front of you, you're going to change your timing and bring them around into that big windmill once and twice, and you're going to cap it off by stalling your right hand and then let your left hand come around to follow it, yeah? And at that point, you've reached the end of this. So from the top, we take it together, same extension, once and twice, tuck turn, over, under, and split time opposites, once, twice, and we turn, and go into that windmill once, go into that windmill twice, we stall the right, we stall the left, congratulations, you're done. Let me show that to you again in slow-mo. Cool, so by now your poi is probably coming together and you're able to do stuff that actually looks like poi spinning, which is awesome. I'm gonna be back with more of this next week, and we're gonna start exploring moving around with the poi a little bit more and getting our feet in gear, honestly. Pretty please help me out in getting these videos out to the wide world and bring as many poi spinners as possible into our world during this crisis, because it's good for you, it gets your body moving, and it's a great challenge for your mind. Like, share, and subscribe. Get these videos out to the world, and hopefully we can bring the benefits of flow to an entire world of people that really need it right now. If you are liking this series, if you think that it is doing something useful, and if you have the means, consider signing up to support these videos over on Patreon, like all these nice folks did. This is the reason that I'm able to do these videos right now. I'm now 3 weeks deep into this project, and I've got at least another 2 weeks worth of content that I am expecting to have come out and everything. And the whole reason that I'm able to do this, the whole reason that I'm able to divert so much time to doing this is just that I know that I have my supporters able to help me get through every month, yeah? So if you would like to sign up to support this work, pretty please head on over to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi and sign up. You get early access to all of my content, as well as a say in what topics I pursue in the future. So please and thank you. Cool. So I hope you enjoyed that combo. Give yourself a rest this weekend, chill out a wee bit, and we'll come back next week and see if we can't get our feet in gear, yeah?